Hi guys, and welcome to One Take Wednesday. This is going to be webcam Wednesday or something like that, but I couldn't figure out how to make it work. I don't know, there was some error happening, and so I was like, maybe I'll just do it one take, because I wanted to make sure I put a video out every week, and I was like, if it's just one take, doesn't matter the lighting, and it doesn't matter the length, I can just record it and upload it, then perfect. That'll happen. So today's, I guess I'll just talk about different things and maybe different topics. But today is going to be a story of what happened to me, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday night? Not last night, but the night before last at Walmart. I'm smiling because there's no reason for me to smile. It was actually really a frustrating and aggravating experience. And I'm just going to start off with saying that if you've never been in this kind of experience before, you might not have been as upset as I have, but since I've been treated this way multiple times, that each time it happens, it's more infuriating. So let's get started. So I'm at Walmart, about at the checkout, and at the self-checkout. So I go up and I start ringing up stuff, and I notice the lady who's watching the checkout counter, the 4 little stalls, is probably watching me. I don't know. What happened first? I can't remember what happened first. This is a one take video. Freaking out. Okay, now I remember. So I scan stuff and I have one bag full, and I want to move it to a different part so I can get another bag full, and I pick it up and I set it back down, but then the weight is all like, this is not how much this weighs, so it's all freaking out. And so I was like, oh, and then the lady comes over and she has to, you know, doop 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 on the computer, and that's fine. That's what normally happens. And so I'm just like, okay, cool. But then she just stands there behind me the entire time. Like, let me show you. Like, okay. This is me right here. Like, here. This is me right here. This is her. She might have been like one step between here and here behind me the entire time. If she was a heavy breather, I would feel her breathing on the back of my neck. So, I thought that was weird that she was just standing there, but I was like, oh, maybe I'm the only person there and she's just standing nearby, because sometimes they stand in the middle. But no, there's other people at all the other stalls checking out, so it would make sense that she would stand at her like little podium so she can see everything, right? Instead of standing like right up on me. So I continue to check out. I have a big case of water, and I scan it, and then I go to sit it down on the thing, and she's like, oh, you don't have to sit it in there, you can just leave it in your cart. And I'm like, doesn't matter, like, why are you even talking to me? I'm not having any problems. I'm just sitting my water on the bag scale thing. Like, I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm like, this is fine. And so I continue to check out. She's standing right here the whole time. And so I get 3 things that have to be weighed. I have corn, bananas, and what else do I have? Cool. Why can't I remember what I had? Corn, bananas, and apples. So I get my either bananas or corn, bananas, and cherries. That's what I have. Corn, bananas, and cherries. So I take my bag of cherries first, and then like I'm about to like scan it and let it weigh, but no, she comes in and just starts pushing buttons and keeps on messing up. Can't even enter the right number for what cherries are, and it's just like boop 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 boop. And I'm like, I'm thinking this is a self-checkout. If I wanted someone else to do it for me, I would go to a regular checkout. That's what would happen. just getting a little irritated, already irritated because she's standing right there, and then she just comes in to start entering things. Like, there was no, oh, I need help signal coming up. It was just like, I pick up the cherries, put them down, she's right there pushing the screen. And then I'm thinking like, okay. And so I get the bananas and put them down. And she does the same thing. Yeah, it's the bananas. So I got 3. I think it's the bananas I get put down, and she does like the same thing. And I'm just like, and I say after that, I'm like, I don't know why I'm being babysat. I don't say it like that. I'm like, I don't know why I'm being babysat. I came to self-checkout to do it myself. I say something like that quietly, but she's close enough to completely hear me. So I'm like, so mad. And then I get the corn, and I push the buttons real quick because I know she's like right about to do it again. So I'm just like, okay, why is she doing this? So she's just like gets closer, she inches closer the whole time. So I just finished checking out, and she might have said some more things and tried to help me. I can't remember everything. I don't know. Did she? I can't remember. Anyway, so the last thing I had was a bottle of wine, and I was just like so fed up. I was like, once I scan it, she's gonna have to come over and check my ID. And I was just like, I don't want her to have to come over and help me with anything else. So I take the wine and I sit it off to the side, and she's like, you don't want that? I'm like, no. And then by that time I'm like, I'm done being nice, because I don't know why you're standing up on me like so close you can't even see it. I'm like, these other people could be just stealing stuff, like if they want to, because you ain't paying them no mind. So anyway, I leave it there. I, cash out, and then like when I put my card in, I'm like, here's the screen, and I'm like this on it, so she like behind me, she can't see it. Like, I was like, well, if she thinks I'm doing something suspicious, then I'm gonna act suspicious, which may or may not be the best idea. But I was just like, oh no, you ain't getting my PIN number. So I put like my stuff in, and then I put my stuff in my cart, and I turn back around and go back into the store and get another bottle of wine, and I go to a cash or checkout, like a regular cash register person, and I was like, I'm not going to the self-checkout. I'll get my wine over here and talk to this lady. And then, so I'm waiting in line, but the person in front of me, something was happening with the computer, so we had to wait. And I was waiting for a little bit, and then the lady from the self-checkout came over to the aisle, like the lane that I was in, and was all like, I can get you over here. And I'm like, no, I'm good, fine, I'll wait. Like, I was like, I can wait right here. So I was just like, no, you ain't helping me anymore. I was so mad. And then, after that, I left the store and everything, but I thought about like, okay, if I tell this story, maybe someone might be thinking that I'm overreacting, or maybe I shouldn't be so upset, or I don't know. I always think about what other people think and other people's experiences, but it's like someone else who's dealt with the same thing before, have people following them in stores and being extremely helpful. It's aggravating, because it's when you see it's not happening to anyone else in a store, then you're just like, okay, why are you doing this to me? I mean, I'm sure I fit some kind of profile, whether it be the color of my skin, or how my hair is, or what I'm wearing. I don't know what it is, but it's something, some way that I look or walk around, I don't know, that makes people want to follow me in stores. So I don't know. And then, I don't know, I think one of the worst situations was when I was like, I think I was in middle school, and I was with my cousin and like my best friend and her sister, and we were all girls of color. We were like in Claire's or the icing or something, and we could have been getting followed around the store. I didn't notice. Apparently we were getting followed around the store, because as soon as we were leaving, they stopped us and they were like, where's such and such bracelet? And we're like, whoa, what are you talking about? wear such and such bracelet, and they're like, we know you have it, or let's check your purses, or stuff like that. It was like a huge situation where like security guard and everything, and like at the end of the day, my cousin or someone had taken the bracelet and like picked it up, and we're walking out the store and just like set it down somewhere else. And they thought that we stole it because it wasn't in the exact location that it originally was. I don't know. All I know is that if you're going to accuse someone of stealing, you have to see them take it and put it on their person, have it, and watch them the whole time until they walk out of the store. I've worked retail before. I know that's how it works. But that's not what happened. No one took anything, and it was like, it was really upsetting to me, and like the people that I was with at the time were like in middle school and maybe elementary school too. But I think what was more frustrating was probably for our parents and stuff, because they've probably dealt with that kind of stuff before. I thought, I don't know. And there's just been a lot of things similar to that's happened, and I don't know, it's just frustrating. Every single time that it happens, I'm like, really? Like, really? This is really happening right now? Really? So, I don't know. That was aggravating. And then, I don't know, there was a man there that was being very rude. He was an employee, but he was just like walking around. I was like, oh no, maybe he had a bad day or something. I don't know what his attitude was about. But anyway, that's my story for my One Take Wednesday. I don't know how long this video is. It's 11 minutes and 46 seconds. Maybe every time I can try and keep it under 15 minutes, or I don't know. Maybe I'll get better at it. I'll be like, one take, 3 minutes. Probably not. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.